What's up, everybody? I'm Domonique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of Hey Fave, a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's going on with you?
Not much. I'm chilling. What about you? What's up with you?
I'm good. I'm good. Living.
Always wonderful. Absolutely.
What we got going on today?
So, I think today will be another random sitch.
Oh, geez,
Time for some more. Time for some more random questions.
Catch me off guard, Lord.
It's fun. If it's not fun for anybody else, it's fun for me. So, okay, there is another season of Married at First Sight on.
Oh, geez,
And I think you're semi caught up.
Yeah, I have not been watching the last couple episodes, so I'm a little behind.
You have gotten to this point because we started talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, this is a good conversation for the podcast, and people can let us also know what they think as well."
Mm-hmm.
So there was the one girl. She is pressing her husband, to put her on his insurance, and he is pushing her to change her last name. And I'm just thinking both of them is tripping because they ain't even made it to 8 weeks yet. I'm like, these are after 8 week decisions.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So of course that got me thinking. Some of her reasons. Oh no, she was like, I need to feel secure and all this before I can change my last name. I'm like, because I was actually on his side. I'm like, she's like, it takes more work for me to change my last name than it does for you to put me on your insurance. I'm like, he don't know. Yeah,
she tripping.
And also, that's still a big deal. Like,
it is a very big deal. I don't even know you, really.
Right. And I'm like, she's talking about she needs to feel secure and all this before she can change her name and all that. And I'm like, he needs to feel secure before he puts you on his insurance. Like, and then I'm like, what's the rush? Do you need something done within these 8 weeks?
Right.
Or are you trying to get put on his insurance or whatever? And so she's like, you don't want to protect me? That's fine. I'm like, wait.
Yeah,
what?
I think she was taking it too far. Like, there's other ways that you can feel secure without being put on his insurance. You want him to put you on your insurance, on his insurance, but you don't want to change your last name to his.
Yes.
I think both of them need to just sit down and chill out. Yeah. Just wait.
Listen.
Just wait.
I know the idea is to go in with we're in this for the long haul, but also remember this is an 8 week experience. I say don't make no big decisions or changes until you know for sure.
Absolutely.
Hey, we locked in. Unless it's just going like that well and you know.
Yeah.
But
that's the only way.
And they ain't been that secure the whole time.
Yeah. So it's a no for me.
Yeah. So I was wondering, like, is that still a big deal? Or is that like an old tradition? Like, is it still a big deal for girls or women to take the dude's last name? Like, is that still important, or has it lost some of its
I mean, I think it's important. For me though, I plan to keep my last name and add my husband's last name to it.
So like a hyphenated shit.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is a good reason to do that, but I want to do it for family history reasons. So, you know how you go through your family and you see some people in your family, you don't know who their parents were or who their maiden family was. I think that's probably not a good way to say it, but you don't know who their family was. Yeah. So I think that me keeping my last name would show where I came from, who is my family, and also have my husband's last name.
So you keeping yours mostly for documentation purposes.
Yeah. Okay. And I like my last name.
Okay. So what if you feel some type of way about it? You don't care. Y'all gonna have to work on that.
Look, I I can, you know what? I can compromise.
Okay.
I will explain my reasons
Yeah.
and just hope that he
He's cool with
understands that and allow me to keep my last name.
And what about your kids? Are they hyphenating or they getting
No, I okay. In my brain,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the girls should hyphenate their name, their last name.
Your daughters.
Yeah, my daughters should keep.
Oh.
Is it my last? No, my husband's last name, and then whoever they marry hyphenate with their husband's last name, and of course the boys they keep their father's last
So
name.
the kids are just getting their father's last name.
Yeah,
They're not getting the hyphenated version you're creating for yourself. Okay.
Unless they want to, because I would have. I was gonna say her last. Can we say her last name on here? My mom wanted us to have like her maiden name on top of our father's last name, but we just got our father's last name.
Yeah.
So yeah, but she wish she would have put
Hyphenated.
Yeah, put it on there. But then it would have been now when I get married, if she would have done that, then I would drop that my mama's last name and then keep mine hyphenated and take my husband's last name. I don't know if anybody else think like that.
I mean,
that's just my thought process. But yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people think it doesn't really matter when it comes to the women because, you know, the last name comes from the father. So it's like, it don't really matter what her last name is if she get married because they expect you to change it anyway because.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of hyphenating.
Haven't.
I didn't see the point. Like, I'm always going to know who I am and what family I come from. And
True.
I'm like, if it's that important to me, I'll just get it tattooed or something.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, because like I feel like, you know, they eventually figure out who was on who, even if, because there's even like dudes with like not their father's last names, you know.
Yeah.
People figure it out if they really want to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I hadn't put that much thought into it because I just figured, you know, that's what you're supposed to do.
Like I said, if my husband, if my husband absolutely was like, no, I want you to fully have my last name, drop your last name.
Now, if my name has become attached to like a brand,
like an artist or something like that,
then
absolutely keep.
I would hyphenate for sure. Like if there's reasons like that, but I guess because I'm not in charge of the documentation, like I don't really. Y'all will figure it out. Y'all know who my daddy is.
So like, So I guess as far as that's my reasoning for family history, because I do a lot of our family tree, and I'll be trying to figure out who is who, and I'll be knowing, and then sometimes the mothers don't even give their kids their father's last name, so it's just
I've seen that.
But you still with them, and I'm just like, okay, well, so it's for documentation purposes for the family, but
you know.
But to me, that's not a big enough reason to have an argument with my husband about changing my last name. If he absolutely just was like, no, I would like you to change your last name and not hyphenate it, I would do that.
And it's not like
I'm not gonna die because I didn't keep my last name. So
I mean, and also, well, I guess on his side, I feel like, of course, I don't know the man. we don't know the man yet. We don't, or maybe no. I'm not saying unless you know something. I don't know.
I don't, honey. I don't.
But like, I feel like it wouldn't be as big of a deal as long as his kids have his last name.
Yeah, they will definitely have his last name.
So do you some people see that as like like ownership. Do you see it like that? Like people be like, they just want you to change your last name because it's like they own you or something.
Yeah, that didn't come to my mind. It didn't come to. It's his legacy.
I feel like it depends on who you marry into.
Yeah. Now if they sound like they trying to own me and
not even.
you are mine, and look, let me tell you something, sir. Look, no, and I probably catch it way before then.
Yeah, like I feel like
get
you
married. I catch you.
be married
Not you acting like that. But yeah, but even if and preferably this never happens, because once I get married, that's it. Mm-hmm. There's no divorce, whatever. Mm-hmm. But just say that we got. Well, that's not a good, because they'll already have his last name. But just say if I just had a kid or whatever, and I'm not with the father, I'm still, the kid is still gonna have them. Yeah. Even if we didn't get along, it's just
it's still his bloodline.
Yeah,
his lineage or whatever.
Like, I'm not gonna be petty and not give my kids their father's last name. Like, even if he's not there, that's just my thought process. Yeah.
I hadn't thought that far. Well, no, I assumed I would just give the kid the father's last name because even if he's a bum, like he's still although.
I mean, you chose them.
Yeah.
So, look.
And, like, they are still connected to that family. Like,
absolutely.
It's still important to know. Because, like, a lot of kids, they grow up and they're like, well, I never knew, or I wanted to know this side of my family.
Yeah.
Like, who am I? Like, there's questions that be needing answers that could have been prevented if. And I'm not saying, like, a name fixes all of that, but it does clarify a thing or two.
You can do some research.
Yeah, like what to track and research and all that. But yeah. That's all I had on
y'all
that.
Weigh in, because
like is it outdated? Like, are more people keeping their names? Is it still important, or is that like a patriarchal old
traditional type thing
or whatever?
Yeah.
I personally see nothing wrong with changing my name. That has always been the plan. Like I said, I'm not trying to add too many names. My first name long enough. So there's that.
Lord.
But yeah, so staying on the topic of shenanigans seen on Married at First Sight, because my random question always comes from somewhere.
That darn show. Lord.
So, in the last episode I watched, one of the couples, they went and got matching tattoos, which, like, the sentiment I understand for a long-term sitch, but in their case, I think it's the dumbest thing anybody could ever do. So they've been married less than 8 weeks, because the experiment is a whole 8 weeks, and we haven't even made it half. We might be halfway through, but I don't even think we're that far. And they have gone and got matching tattoos. They got the date. They each got their date on their hand. Which, listen, the actual tattoo, I was like, oh, I like that.
Oh, Lord.
But the fact that they did it so soon was stupid. So, good tattoo, stupid situation for me. So, my question to you is, would you get a matching tattoo with your husband?
I don't know.
Like, it doesn't have to be his name. Like, it could be.
You can be a symbol.
Yeah, like.
I will probably do a symbol.
Okay.
A symbol that preferably that won't ever happen. And like I said, we together forever. Mm-hmm. But just say if we get divorced, I just don't want anything to remind me. I don't need your name on me.
I get it.
I don't need no dates. And we can do a symbol, and it got to be something that, like, relates to me. Well, I guess it would relate to both of us, but I don't want to put nothing on my body that does not relate to me in some type of way,
but that does relate.
It would. I don't know why I'm in the mindset of we'll probably break up later. I'm thinking
I mean, I
single,
know you.
single mind boyfriend. I'm not even thinking
No.
about
No, this
husband
is
wife.
your husband.
All right, husband. I still won't get his name, but a symbol, yes.
Okay. And that's fine. You know, there's a lot of married people with not matching tattoos.
Yeah.
I would.
I can't.
But no, I'm not going for the name.
Okay.
That has not been my plan. I briefly thought about like getting my new last name like on my ring finger or something, but
okay.
But I strayed away from that. You know, we've talked about this. So I actually did like the date I did. Like I thought it was cute.
I got to see this tattoo. I haven't
and
seen
it's just
the
in
episode.
Roman numerals, so like these.
No, okay, but on the
it's
side of
date,
her.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, I've talked about like getting like the sound waves.
I think that's dope.
I
think that's very dope.
And because, you know, let's say worst case scenario, I know what it is, but don't nobody else know what that is. I could tell them that's the sound waves to anything.
That's the sound waves to me snoring.
You know, anything. Like,
I can't.
Yeah, so I thought about that. Like, but even with that, my thought has always been like, that would be like an anniversary thing. We got to make it at least through
a couple years.
Something. The least I would do is a year, like 1 year anniversary. Let's get tattoos. But like anything before that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that I had that mindset though that
you're preparing for the breakup.
Yeah, preparing for like I said, I don't know if that's like the single me thinking boyfriend mode and not husband wife mode. That may be.
Yeah, I would never get a matching tattoo with a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That's too unpredictable.
At all. Don't even.
You got
not engaged.
We got to be all the way married. Mm-hmm. And then I still don't really want your name on me.
Well, a couple years in.
Yeah. Now, what about like the tattoos first? Would you get a matching tattoo with anybody else, like a sibling, a friend, or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
A sibling. Yeah. We've actually talked about different things. I don't know when it's gonna happen. What y'all waiting on? Anyway,
I was about to say, I would too, but me and my brother actually do have a matching.
See, look at y'all already ahead of the game. Okay,
it's like behind. It's not identical, but it's like the same.
Yeah,
like letters and different.
Yeah. We've talked about it. We've talked about. Yeah, I would do it with my symbols. I would do it with my symbols, my siblings, or my parents.
Oh,
parents or siblings. That's about it. Anybody else? I don't know.
You know, people.
I'll do a matching one with you.
Listen, now, you know, I told you if that'll get you another one, I'll go get one.
Y'all, she has surpassed me. Okay, we got our first tattoos together.
We did,
and she
now I
has,
have 9.
and I still got this one. This is horrible. Okay. I cannot.
I would be down for that. You just got to tell me where it's going and what you want me to get.
Girl, I would have no idea.
I'm down for that.
It'll be very small. I like small tattoos.
Lord. But yeah, no, it would have to be like,
couple years in.
Yeah, and then like outside of that, you know, like siblings, like something I know is not going anywhere. Like,
yeah, I guess that's what if I put in my mindset, you're not going anywhere, this is it, then I probably wouldn't have an issue.
I've seen the process of people having to get things covered or removed. Yeah, but I think you would probably rather get it covered. Yeah, it's a little less painful, I imagine.
Yeah. So symbols, no names at all. Period. Not even siblings or parents. I'm not. I know you.
I'm just saying, like, why would you? But then I'm like, but then you kind of. I just got the letters though.
Yeah. I don't know. Shoot.
And then not even. Is that ashy? And then you would have to know all of our names to actually understand it. It's still kind of discreet and like, I am ashy.
Oh, Lord.
But anyway, because you know all of our names, you know what that is. Yeah, but you know, I would put my kid's name on me. That I would do.
Maybe it's just names for me. I mean, maybe I just don't want to.
Well, your kid will always be your kid.
I know, but I'm just like, I don't know. I have to get something else.
Everybody else's name on me, right? Oh, just a couple. I got words, but not nobody's name.
Yeah, it's like I don't like.
I mean, that's fine.
Maybe it'll grow on me later, but
Brandy gonna have her husband's name tattooed on her.
you're gonna
be like, I
thought you said. I thought you said. Well, see what happened was, okay,
I changed my
he's the best, and
he changed my
he changed my mind. I took his last name, no hyphenation, no hyphenation, no hyphen, you know, okay. I got his full name.
You know, I'd be like, huh, look at this. Now look at this.
The full name, okay?
Just
first, middle, and last.
Listen, I would definitely say something about it.
That is hilarious. We had to come back like, okay, so remember on the podcast. That is hilarious.
Lord. So now, where are you on, the whole tattoos, like in place of a ring or in addition to the ring?
I'd rather have a ring than a tattoo. I mean, I could put the tattoo in another place.
I know some people, like, they still wear their rings, but they also get like a tattoo on their ring finger. But then some people, like Nate had even said on the episode, he's like, I can lose this, I can't lose this, and she's like, well, you should not lose your ring.
You wouldn't want to lose that.
But like,
and then some people look at it. Oh, this is just a tattoo. No, he's married. Okay. He has a ring on his finger. So you can see it clearly.
Absolutely,
have no issues. But I'm not gonna have no issues in the name of Jesus with my husband. Like he's gonna cut it off right then and there. Okay, so I'm not gonna have to worry about it.
Okay, now, you just answered my question. I was about to say, is the ring a big deal? Because, some people don't even care. Like, whole couples just be out here not wearing their rings. Like, we don't need to wear rings. I understand.
I do care.
Sorry,
please keep your ring on. I paid a lot for that.
Well,
keep that ring on.
Also, like, I understand, like, the different ones for different things. Like, some people take their real one off.
Oh yeah, for like exercise, get like a little rubber band.
Or if they have like a manual job or whatever.
Yeah, it
needs to be something.
It's excusable.
Something needs to be there.
Other than that,
usually one question turns into like
because I've recently seen something. I'm like, where's your ring?
And like they be out there, but like some they don't care. And like they be cool. Like the relationship is fine. It's just like neither one of them or one of them like is not wearing their ring. And
I guess it depends on the people and how much they care. For me in my house, we shall wear our rings. Okay? We shall wear our rings at all times, unless it calls for you not to. It has to be really good work. I don't know, exercise, but you still got the other type of ring that's like the little
squishy ones, and like swimming and all that. Like they always need to have something.
Yep, symbolizes that you are taken and not available, sir.
Well, the ring don't stop some people.
I know. But see, that's why I said in the name of Jesus, he gonna be one of the people like, no. You see this right here? He gonna be petty. Okay? Oh. That's gonna be hilarious. Be petty. Lord. Sorry. You see this right here?
No, he gonna be the one. My wife is crazy.
Right.
Please back up.
Please back up. My wife is crazy. I'm trying to save your life right now. I'm trying to save your life, ma'am.
Both of us.
Look, have
you do
no
not want
time.
No problems with my wife. Back up.
Look, I don't want the problems, and you don't want the problems. Okay.
I feel that though.
Look,
I feel like you should want to wear it.
Put your ring on. Y'all put your rings on.
Oh.
Put y'all rings on.
You heard her. Put y'all rings on.
Lord, Jesus.
Okay. Well, sticking on the topic of weddings.
When, Jesus? Go ahead.
You showed me a video a week ago, a couple weeks ago.
I showed you a video
of the dude like swaying and stuff. We later found out like he locked his knees and passed out.
Man,
but the initial assumption was that he was drunk or something,
or hungover from the night before.
Yeah. So my question is,
forgive us. Well, forgive me because I'm the one that thought that.
I was still just like, wait,
yeah,
what had happened? So my question though is, say your fiance had shown up to your wedding like drunk or whatever, to the point that he is swaying at the altar. Like, what are you going to do? How would you react?
I don't know. Because I'm going to the courthouse, I'll probably have to pause there.
Also,
because I'm going to the courthouse, I'll probably have to pause the ceremony. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, y'all, can we take 5 or something?
You can do that at a real wedding too.
And then he gets cussed out, and then no, I won't cuss him out, but I don't know.
Yes, you would.
I would be very annoyed.
Uh-huh.
I would be very annoyed.
You would.
Like, why would you do this?
I would be bothered.
We don't have to postpone this. Absolutely.
I'm like, why y'all did this? Or why y'all let him do this?
We're going to have to postpone.
Because then I have questions.
Right.
I'm like, you had to get that drunk to come marry me? Like, are you that scared? Or were you just turning up? And you like, hey, I got one more good turn up. But also, why did you have that mindset?
Because we can turn up together.
Absolutely.
What are you?
So I would have questions like, why did you get to this point when you knew you had something to do?
Yeah.
Because I'm all about, if you know you got something to do, you need to show up and be ready to do it.
Right.
So, bruh, we got a whole reception to go to. You could have
turned up then.
Listen.
Okay, we all turning up. Okay,
but yeah, like I would be bothered with him and his. I mean, I know, of course, his actions, his responsibility, but also, if you was a good friend, why would you let him get to? Like I said, I understand we're all grown. He is ultimately, it's his choice to do whatever. It's his responsibility. But I would definitely be like, get your friend.
Yeah.
Why you let him do this?
Look, me being a photographer, I've been to a couple weddings where didn't even wait until the reception. Like, I'm having to fight with everybody. Like, hey, okay, come on, everybody. Come on. We got to finish these pictures, It was never the bride or groom, no. It was always a bridal party. And I'm like, Jesus, maybe I need to put that in the clause or something. Please hold your drinks until the reception. Because it gets annoying.
Be able to hold your liquor, but some people think they can and they can't.
Falling all over the place, everything. No. Like it's been bad, and it's been a couple.
They couldn't wait. Ouch, them few more moments
just to get to the reception.
Moments. Like literally, if everybody does what they're supposed to, the whole photo part doesn't have to take that long.
It would not take long because I go through them.
It's so long,
girl.
I'm sorry, I just glanced over.
Yeah, my hair's a mess, but it's
to your butt.
Really? I have not did a hair length check.
We were at the beach. I will send it to you. You started moving since I started taking it, but
Jesus.
Right,
oh, girl, that's almost wasted.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get to the waist. Come on, just lock it.
Listen.
Lock your hair.
I don't
you know what? I thought about that. I don't know why I was thinking about that.
What?
Of you have your hair locked.
I've been asked before. I could pull it off.
I could pull it
off.
Yeah, little soft locks.
One day, probably.
Yeah,
I've been asked before though. Like actually, a lot of times when I'm wearing my hair in the 2 strands, which is really just prepping me for a twist out. But
yeah,
they be like, somebody be like, you locking your hair? I'm like, no, I'm just being lazy.
Just being lazy.
That's really what this is.
I can't.
Yeah, like I think so. I've entertained the thought a lot
of getting locks.
Yeah, because I love them.
Look,
I don't want it to be though. I don't want it to be because I'm being lazy. Like, let me just lock up.
And look, I thought that because they will be locked that I wouldn't have to do a lot to it, but I've been lied to because you still have to keep it up. Maintenance. If you are a person who likes neat locks, mine get freezy really quick. Like this bow is hiding what's going on under here, kind of, sort of. And I like to keep it like twisted and neat.
Yeah.
And so you got to keep it your maintenance up.
I feel like I would do that, though, because I don't like to be out here looking crazy.
Yeah. Like Locs collect the lint and dust. You got to wash your hair. You still got to oil and wash and grease your scalp and, make sure your locks is not falling out. You still got to, if they are falling out or getting skinny, you got to make sure you interlock it and put it back together.
I would have somebody do that. Like, I do my own hair now. Yeah. Until I need to go get it trimmed or straightened or whatever. Yeah. If I had locks, I'd be back to regularly paying somebody because.
So here's the thing. It's not as much maintenance as it is with loose natural hair. You still have to keep your hair washed. You still have to moisturize it.
Makes sense because it's still your hair. It's still growing out of you.
And if you like it neat, you got to keep it twisted some people go a couple months. Mm-hmm. I do it on accident. I'm supposed to go every month. That's what my hairstylist told me to do. But I've been going like every 2-3 months. Okay. So, and then sometimes I retwist my own hair.
Also that.
So yeah.
I guess I don't know. I always say it's like a permanent decision I'm not ready to make.
So it's not really
I know, but I'm used to having a head full of hair. So the thought of combing out locks and not having a lot left scares me.
So
or having to get it cut. Because like I've always been the person, oh, you got long hair, you got thick, full hair. Like yes. That's always been me.
So the people that I've seen before I got my locks. Mm-hmm. I used to watch YouTube all the time with all the people.
Makes sense.
Dang, I wonder what everybody's doing now that I was used to watch.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? What was I about to say?
About the combing it out, and you said yes.
There was one girl that I was watching, who did not want to cut her hair, mm-hmm. and so she combed them out. Mm-hmm. And her hair was about the length of mine. And when she took out her locks, mm-hmm. of course you're gonna have dead hair.
Yeah,
her hair still came to like probably broad,
that's about where my straight hair be.
Yeah, so she lost about half of it.
But so I think okay, as long as it's at a reasonable length. If it's not like up here, like if it's still back, if it's back to where I'm used to. Yeah, I could be okay with that.
Yeah, now you're not gonna, not unless you just was not moisturizing your scalp and all your hair gonna fall out. But yeah, if your locks get as long as whatever, a lot of people grow them out past their waist. Yeah, you still gonna have some length if you decide to comb them out. You gonna have some length. You gonna lose some hair, but you still gonna have some length. But it's totally
I would absolutely rather go comb out method than cutting the. I'm not. I've always had hair. Look. I was devastated when I had to cut it the first time.
Look, I made the mistake and was playing with one of my locks. I don't even remember. Here you go.
Look at you messing.
I was getting some length out of my lock at the bottom. And I started taking it out. I was,
tearing stuff up,
and I done loosened it at the bottom. Jesus.
So what do you do about that? Just let it.
No, I just let it. It'll just be like this. It'll just be curly at the end.
More curly.
Yeah. And couple of them like that anyway. I
Oh.
think this is another one I did.
You was messing.
I was like, oh, this is cute. Over here, combing out my locks at the ends.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Listen, it is something. I play with the idea all the time.
I wonder. Because I don't plan to
Comb yours out, cut yours off.
cut them off. Yeah. I plan to comb them out.
Okay.
If I want to get rid of my locks.
Now, I saw a video today. Some girl, she was like, everybody is like, oh, I love your locks. And then she was like, me combing them out to restart. So, like, I've seen some people comb them out just to restart them.
I've thought about restarting because I like volume and I like a lot of locks in my hair. I don't know when I first started if I showed the wrong picture and it just looked, but my hairstylist did mine a little bit bigger, so I don't have a lot of locks in my hair. So,
gotcha.
How in the world we get to locks?
It's because I looked over there. I was listening to you talk, but then I looked at your hair.
Yeah, but it grows. It grows really quickly.
And I'm jealous.
It grows quick. I don't know where this length came from, cause it was just at my shoulder. So
now you just
I don't know what
long
happened.
hair don't care.
I look. This is the longest my hair has ever been. It's never went past my shoulder. I can't. Oh Jesus!
Like I said, maybe one day we'll see.
Yeah,
definitely. If Miss Karen ever goes out of business, well, like not like I've been to her as much as I used to go, but still, that'll be my excuse. Be like, oh no,
do one lock, just in the back somewhere. See how you like it.
No, like I that's the thing. This is weird. Like, so I know I would love it.
You just scared.
Commit to that. Yeah, like, and because every once in a while my hair does what I want it to do, and I'm like, I like this. We can stay loose.
That was not the case for me. My hair never did. My hair don't listen to me now. Okay, I can't even get my edges to lay down with putting gel or edge cream, all the stuff, laying it down with a scarf.
I mean, it still does what it wants to do.
My edges give me the middle finger.
Oh.
That's what they do.
Oh. Well, all right.
They're like, I don't know why you putting this on us. We not gonna lay down. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe, like I said, maybe one day. We'll see. I mean,
No, I will not press you to do that because it's a commitment, and especially if you like. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because people have been finding ways to do their hair, different. Like I look at the sisters. What's the Chloe and
them two? Hallie.
Yes.
Hallie.
Yes.
One of them.
Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Why can't I don't know. It's Hallie?
Yeah.
Hallie and Chloe. I see how they be styling their hair. They add hair to their locks and all of the things.
Like one of the girls I went to school with, she's like a beast at doing locks. Like I've always said, when I start them, I want her to start them. But and she actually combed hers out, and she still had hair. Anyway, but like, I think she even box braid. Like I've seen, she can box braid over your locks. You know that. I'm like, but if I got locks, I don't really need box braids. But like, I've seen, people get styles over their locks.
Yep. They've changed their hair color to blonde. They put the faux locks over their locks. I've seen them do a couple different styles. I'm like, oh, didn't know you can do that, but I'm just so plain Jane. My hair just stays straight. Sucks. I need to get my hair done.
Okay.
Anywho.
So yeah, I would be bothered. Circling back to the original question.
Yeah, because I don't even remember.
No, it was about to do if your fiance showed up drunk to your wedding.
Oh yeah, he would definitely get cussed out, and your friends too. Oh, I was complaining because I've been to a couple weddings where I had to shoot, and the bridal party was out of control.
Yeah, that's rude.
Y'all get y'all bridal party. It definitely is.
And like you and your time.
Like I don't want to have to yell to the top of my lungs. to try to get everybody in place.
No.
And then y'all email me. I don't like the.
Your folks wasn't acting right.
I've never received an email like that, but
okay.
I'm just saying, like, even I usually can
navigate that.
Yeah,
well.
but it's annoying.
I imagine
it's annoying. I will have my people. Oh no, I'm going to the courthouse. So y'all good? Y'all reception? Turn up. Yeah.
Listen, Brandy talking all this. She ain't getting no tattoos. She's hyphenating her name. She ain't had no wedding. Brandy gonna have a whole wedding. Get this man's name tattooed across her somewhere. Not hyphenating nothing.
Look, he has to absolutely be like, no, babe, I want to have a wedding ceremony. I want the whole, shebang.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to do it, then I'll do it.
But if it's up to you.
But if it's up to me and he don't mind, we're going to the courthouse. Go ahead and get like that. I don't have to pay for nothing extra. We can use that money for honeymoon, vacation, home. Okay?
All important.
Reception to me is the part that matters. It's like
that's where you spend money too, though.
Yeah, you do. But it'll be less than
but
what I was gonna spend.
It's less than doing both.
Yeah.
It cuts out part of that.
True. I don't have to buy extra stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Decorating and got the.
Even if I'm rich, like I just
don't make
I'm rich. I just
you don't want to spend it if you don't have to. You rather put it towards something else.
Yeah,
I feel that.
House, vacation, honeymoon.
Okay.
Shopping spree.
No. Something that you value more. Yeah. Last question.
Yes. No,
where did I see this? I saw it somewhere, and I was like, I have to ask Brandy. I think I saw it. It was like the title of somebody else's podcast. Can your friend date your ex? I asked that, right? Do you have a problem with your friend dating your ex? Any of them, or just an ex? Like, let's not think of yours.
So,
specifically.
So it would have to be like my last ex, who I was with for a very long time.
Okay,
that would be a no. Everybody else, feel free, I guess if you want. And the only reason why I say that, I would say that come talk to me first, see how I feel about it. And the only reason why I say my last boyfriend, my last ex, y'all know what I'm talking about. My last boyfriend is because we were actually together for a very long time. There was something there. There was. Now everybody else, I've only had 4 boyfriends in my life.
Okay.
So everybody else was like high school. Okay, probably one other one. So 2. Just 2. That's probably like, nah, now. And that's only because of the years that we were together. So
why does it matter? Why does the length of time matter?
Because I was invested in that. And I had true feelings. Like there was feelings there. For me to stay there that long. Yeah. One was 7. The other one was 11. Don't ask me. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. But yeah. But it's a no.
Shoot. I had a follow-up.
And then I don't have that many friends. So, I mean, I know my people. I know y'all not doing that.
Okay.
Anybody else that was like associates or we used to be friends a long time ago or something like that, feel free. Whatever. Good luck. That's, but like a close friend of mine, close.
I knew what you meant.
Close.
We knew what she meant.
A close friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no. Because now
a close friend cannot date, and like not even one of the exes you've had, like just an ex. In general, let's just say you get you another dude and y'all break up. Like
Just those two exes.
them, the only two that are off limits.
Mm-hmm. Especially my last one.
Because of the time invested.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the time invested matter?
And then,
and the feelings you also had. Like,
yeah, and then if you guys are dating, there's gonna be some time where y'all gonna come around me. So I
don't want it.
I don't want it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know you gotta get over your, whatever. But there were soul ties there. Sorry.
Okay.
There's still something there.
Got you.
Yeah. I don't want to have to do it. That's awkward to me. That's awkward.
I don't really have an answer. I don't.
But
like, I understand why people have problems with it, and I guess like serious ones, because the whole typical question. Well, did you want him while I had him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have questions about everything, so I would probably wonder. But
I'm like, what made you think that would be okay? Like, why do y'all think that's okay to date your friends? I do think
conversations would need to be
yes,
had,
it would definitely need to see how I feel 1st. And if I'm like, oh, girl, go on, feel free. That's happened before. Somebody I was talking to and a close friend of mine went and talked to them. Well, she didn't come talk to me. She just did it. Oh. And because we didn't have a lot of time invested, I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Y'all both stupid, but okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty good with,
as long as a lot of stuff hadn't been invested or whatever.
Yeah.
No real deep connection.
Yeah.
Your friends could. You don't care. Okay. Yeah, I saw that and I was like,
what about you? What? You don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, I would have questions. I would, whether the answer is yes or no, I would appreciate a conversation. You come holler at me and be like, so you remember such and such.
Mm-hmm.
I now.
I'm like, of course I remember.
Right.
What you mean?
I now would like to, get at a shot. I don't know.
Why would you want to give it a shot?
Like, and I guess it depends on how we broke up. If he was trash to me, I'm like,
are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah. But then, there are the kinds where you just didn't work and y'all are actually cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with the dude. And then it's like, if he's a good fit for her, like, could you be okay with that? So I guess it depends on how it ended and how you are, like, how you're, like, your relationship. Like, if y'all don't talk or whatever, like, if y'all not cool and you don't want no parts of him, like, around you or nothing, and then your friend go dating him, like, that is weird.
Well, so here's the thing with me. I'm cool with everyone that I have talked to or had a relationship with. Like, I have no bad blood. Oh, let me think.
Cool enough to call, like, to.
Cool enough to I could still speak to you. Like, I don't think nobody of who I talked to had like a bad falling out, like to where I'm cussing you out or something. Like, I'm not gonna do that anyway, but it's a waste of energy. But yeah, none of the people that I've talked to.
Cool enough to like interact regularly with any of them?
I could.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
Not with people that I've been in a relationship with, but with people I've talked to.
Okay. So I
like literally been in the same room, hanging out, everything. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it depends on the dynamic of the relationship with the guy. Like if y'all can hang out or whatever, and like you are truly over it and whatever.
Look, I can be over it.
I mean, like,
but it will. I don't. You know
like,
what?
Feel no type of way, like literally.
Here's the thing.
Also, like I said, I don't know.
Yeah, I do not believe that.
I wouldn't.
That if you are with someone for that long, and years go by, whatever, and y'all both have moved on, whatever, and y'all come into a room together or whatever, that there is not any feelings. Like you just like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I can't speak for everybody.
Some people.
I believe that it will always be something. Just you may be over. You may be over, but I think that it will always be just a little bit of something, or some love for that person or something like that. Not like I want to be with that person again. Not nothing like that, but
unless you just absolutely hate that person's guts, there's some kind of something.
Yeah, there's still something there, and I think it will always be there. Okay. Probably not to the point where you want to be with them again, but you have a love for that person. Y'all had something. It was for a long time, So, yeah. That's just my opinion. Y'all weigh in. Y'all let me know how y'all feel.
Listen, and because like I said, I don't know. I just wanted to see what Brandy said.
Look, are you really gonna be fully?
And because
you spent time,
especially like the kind of friends, like if it's a friend that's been around y'all's relationship or whatever, like they know how this person had acted or whatever.
Yeah, you want to give it a try?
Yeah, but like I said, even if he wasn't trash, I just can't. Even if you just talked to him, it's like, sorry, sir.
It's a no for me. It's a no for me.
You blew your shot. You picked.
Yeah.
You picked which friend that you gotta.
Basically.
Yeah,
it's a no for me.
Yeah, out of like loyalty, I just won't. I don't. Yeah. Like I don't look at anybody that you've talked to. You just the homie, bruh.
Yeah. I can't even bring myself to even. That's It's
a little
even
weird.
if y'all weren't talking and you've tried to talk to.
He blew
it's
shot.
A no. Yeah. Picked the wrong one. I'm sorry.
You made your choice, sir.
Yeah, it's a no. I am out of the question. Okay. So yeah, no, it's a no.
I just wonder because like that is a really big deal to some people, and then some people like, go ahead. I done had them. I don't want them. That's
I mean, look, maybe one day I will get there where I'm like, oh, okay. My friend's not gonna do that. One is married, the other one just won't do that. So, I mean, two are married, and Domonique won't ever do that. Nah. So, yeah. I don't have nothing to worry about.
You don't. Not when it comes to me.
And I'm definitely not doing it. Like I said, even if you try to holler.
He was like, sorry, sir, you blew
yeah.
shot. You had one shot, and
You're not. But yeah.
But that's my, That's all. We don't have to answer the other ones. We can still save the other ones. Because the other ones is just like, you talking about kids and all that.
Look.
Parenting, kid, what we witness and all that. We can talk about all that.
She can make me vent on part 2.
Yeah, we'll keep this around the weddings and tattoos. Because, all of these questions kind of went together. So, yeah, we'll keep it. And then our lock tangent.
Yeah, Lord.
Because I just, I see her here all the time. But,
look,
I had a moment.
I'm waiting for it to get down there to the booty, okay?
Listen, I'm way for sure.
Ready for it to get down there. It's been quick, y'all. Like, it's about to be 5 years, November
crazy.
1st.
Wow.
That quick, 5 years? Wow. I did this in 2017.
Really?
Is that 5 years? Oh, there go my math.
That's right, because the kid is 5. So
yes. Yes. So, yeah. Well, y'all. Domonique and her shenanigans.
And
her randomness. Now, if you're watching this, don't think there. I do not want you back. I just wanted to put it out there. I'm sorry. It's a no. Okay. It's not. Everybody has moved on. Just to clarify with everybody has moved on, or whatever. I still don't want my friends talking to my exes. So,
and that is your preference, and you have that right too.
Okay. Just want to put that a disclaimer. Anywho, guys, thank you for joining us. I hate this. This is crazy. I cracked myself up.
Funny.
Okay, I love y'all. We all cool. I love y'all. Okay, good luck with everything. Thank you guys for joining us for another crazy episode of Hey Fave. Please make sure you subscribe to us on all of our podcast platforms. Watch us on YouTube. Speak to us, talk to us, comment. Let us know what you think.
Ask us some questions. I'll ask Brandy. Listen, drop in the comments. I'll make sure she answers.
Look, okay.
Or
We'll
tell
talk back.
us what to talk about. Just tell us how you feel about the episodes and all that,
Topics and all of the things.
Yeah.
Okay. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. This was another random episode. Elbow intro.
No, I don't think you said anything crazy.
I shouldn't have. I don't think I did.
Nah.
I said I loved y'all, so no hard feelings. It's cool here. All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next episode.